Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Here we go. And Omaha with possession here. It's Booker on the wing. Doncic outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They get the rebound. No good with a layup. Omaha with the ball. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
For three, James. Brooklyn pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Eden. Doncic outside. And he banks in the layup.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Here's Roy. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And slam dunk by James.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
Here's Roy. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Eden. The three ball. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Roy. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Roy's got 5.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And look at Luka now, getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three.
Outside Wembanyama. Another shot. And it comes off the front of the rim. And James has got the ball here for Omaha. Leading by 5. The high post. Clock at 6. Here's Duncan. Good on the 13-footer.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
You just can't give LeBron any opening. If you do, you're torched.
Brooklyn trails by 7. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Roy. Booker defending. Roy can't get it to go. To the inside. Here's Eden. And that one is hammered home.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And so it's Omaha. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Omaha.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Brooklyn trails by 11. Thomas, left side. Pass to Embiid. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Embiid's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper showing his versatility.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Wall. The rebound by Embiid. Brooklyn trails by 7. Ball outside. To the middle. Embiid elevates.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
The 3, Smith. And he buries his first look.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Deflected. On the wing, Irving. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Oh, misses the dunk. And here's Ingram outside. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Omaha leading by 8. To the paint. Thomas with a steal. Here's the break. Now here's Embiid. 6 points for him. Outside Irving. And Irving powers it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Pass to Smith. Let's go with a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Now that's Smith's go-to shot. Well, come to think of it, any shot is JR's go-to shot.
Kept alive. Now Embiid. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Wall. In transition, here they come. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And Aaron Gordon's getting roughed up in there, and he doesn't mind it.
Omaha shooting their first free throw in this game. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Irving, no good on the free throw. And he gets it back. Wall looking over the floor. Second chance effort. And he lays it in.
Assertive play by Wall inside. Pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Here's Ingram. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, sweet move. Oh, wow.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Ball with it. Outside for Irving. Off target from outside. Here's Gordon. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Omaha out in front, up by 16. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Brooklyn. They trail by 16. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Omaha with possession here. Here's Malone. Offline with a three. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Here's Hill. Sinks that one from the post.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Embiid. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three to fall. Embiid's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Left side, Wembanyama. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Malone can't get it to go. Brooklyn trails by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The shot won't fall.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
And Embiid drops them both. Brooklyn with the ball. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. away. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Westbrook right side. From downtown, they grab their own miss. Ball stolen. Ingram with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Odom. Knocks it down from distance. Odom's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
They set the screen. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
JR getting up huge that time. What a jam.
Westbrook right side. He buries it from 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
51 seconds left in the third. Fires it. Shot clock at 6. And again, Omaha with the triple.
Well, Russell looking to shoot as soon as he's in attack mode.
Here's Roy. He's got 5. Will it go? So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. At the line for your home team.
First one falls for him.
Brendan Roy. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
That one misses. Omaha leading by 21. For 3, Smith. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And here's Smith. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Omaha out in front, up 19. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Omaha.
Timeout.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. So both teams changing it up here.
Let's hear it for you. Substitutions on the court.
Here's Doncic. From deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Pass to Embiid. Fires the 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Omaha leading by 19. For 3, Booker. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Embiid. Irving with it. Booker defending. Fast break. Here we go. From deep, here's Doncic. And again, Omaha with the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Omaha.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Pass to Booker. Fires from deep. Drops in the three. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And here's Doncic outside. And again, Omaha with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The three from Wembanyama. Sinks it from distance.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Eaton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Ball. James with the block.
Big-time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
Three-pointer. A nice shot by Duncan.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
On the wing, Irving. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Eaton with the drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
And that one's good. Irving.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here's Duncan. From deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Now here's Embiid. It's going to go the other way. 30 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Doncic outside. Drills it from deep.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Irving looking around. Outside, Hill. Back to Irving. Up top, Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. And that's good. Irving for 3. Now Doncic. Over Ball. So we see Omaha get the win here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaFleur. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here we go. Go. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Wasting no time getting points on the scoreboard in this one. Thomas outside.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for three. The rebound by Allen. The home team calls timeout. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Now James. Pass to Robinson. Uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 2, John Wall.
About a minute into this first quarter. It's Reeves with the drive. And that one is hammered home.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Down low. Roy. The rebound by Malone. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Going inside, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Wembanyama scanning the floor to win the run. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Wall gets the bucket.
Not many guys can score on the move like Wall. A true slasher. Gets inside with ease and has a bunch of ways to finish.
Now here's Wembanyama. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first. Left side, Wembanyama. Another miss by Wembanyama.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Cousins. 4-3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's the break. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
He is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
43 seconds left in the first. Pass to Thomas. Outside Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot.
This is the all-around impact of DeMarcus Cousins. Points, rebounds, there he gets the stop.
Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Sabonis. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Westbrook. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Westbrook taking his time here. Spins. From the arc. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Brooklyn trails by 9. Ball with it. Picked up by Reeves. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. Pass to Malone. Here's Robinson. Out to James. Here's Malone. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. That's tipped. Robinson with a steal. And here's Wall. Back to Robinson. To the right side. Here's Malone. Outside Reeves. Pass to Wall. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Brooklyn pulls it in. Now here's Embiid. No points yet. And Embiid throws it down.
It's a scary sight when Embiid's coming down the lane. Not a man you want to get in the way of.
The kick out to Wall. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside Irving. Robinson with a block. It's Reeves with the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
Thomas outside. Pass the ball. To the paint. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And here's Reeves outside. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
James outside. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Can they get it? And it's ball off the drive. Good work defensively by Robinson. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Offensive rebound. No good. Brooklyn with the ball. And he goes in for the dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Back to Reeves. Buries it down low. Reeves has got 7 points for the quarter.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Los Angeles Clippers up by 16. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Ball will bring it up here for Brooklyn. It's a 16-point game. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
And a big finish by Robinson.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Moments away, it'll be Brooklyn going up against Toronto. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here we go. And so here is Toronto. Pass to Reeves. From 17. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Thomas. Clock at 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
About a minute played here so far in the first. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Toronto with the ball. Pass to Tatum. And it's blocked. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Here's Cousins. That shot is off. Good D by Wembanyama. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by Cousins. Right side, Hill. Here's Sarr. There's Tatum with the three. Knocks down the triple.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Here's Roy. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Takes a three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Wembanyama down low. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wembanyama. Rebound, Toronto. Outside Reeves. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. They set the screen. Here's Tatum. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Roy to halt the run. Can't capitalize inside.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Cousins. Wembanyama with some nice D. Brooklyn trails by 10. Got a hand on it.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
There's Tatum with the three. Hits a three-pointer. Tatum's got 8.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Here's Roy. Still no points. To the inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Toronto. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Toronto.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Brooklyn trails by 9. Stolen! And they're on the run. Open shot by Reeves. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. Reeves has got 5 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
There's a screen. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Wall looking over the floor. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Odom. Not enough on that one as it misses. Pass to Bender. Back to Reeves. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Wall. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Toronto leading by 15. Outside Reeves. To the middle. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Back to Ingram to stop the run. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Wall with it. Hasn't got one to fall yet. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. There's 1:59 left to play in the second quarter. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.